Archangel Michael says there is a ripple in the spiritual realm that has not occurred in centuries. Something has broken open in your favor, and the effects of it will start to unfold before this day ends. You woke up not knowing that heaven had already voted in your favor, and the sky has begun to shift everything that once stood against you. There is a divine surprise approaching, dressed as a coincidence, masked in mystery, wrapped in joy you never expected. You will feel your stomach stir today, not out of fear, but because something beautiful is drawing near to you. You've been waiting for a sign. This is not the sign, this is the door being opened to a miracle beyond what signs could ever foretell. You may have cried before dawn, but you will laugh before sunset. You may have worried in silence, but joy is about to scream your name out loud. You are no longer invisible to the good that has been chasing you quietly in the dark. A divine clock has struck its hour. This is not about a blessing being mailed or delayed. This is about something showing up in real time, right where you are, no detours. Type Amen to get blessing 333. You are not losing your mind, though it may feel like your world has been stretched thin lately. What you don't realize is that the stretching was never to tear you, it was to make room. You are about to be filled with something you didn't even know your soul was craving. Heaven whispered your name at midnight, and a meeting was held about you at dawn. People you don't know are about to say your name in rooms you've never stepped into. A letter that was once rejected has been rewritten, and the answer is now coming back yes. You are not imagining the shift in the atmosphere. Something you thought would never return is circling back, but better this time. Something you feared was gone forever is being handed back with grace, glory, and gold. Someone who once overlooked you will now have to look up to see where you've been elevated. This rise is not because of favoritism, it is because you kept standing when others ran. Today, even time is bending to make sure you do not miss what is meant to find you. Type Amen to get blessing 1172. If only you knew what was going on behind the veil, your heart would burst with praise right now. If only you saw the angel assigned to walk with you today, your tears would turn into rivers of celebration. You are being shadowed by light so thick, no darkness can survive it. The sound of your voice has been heard in a high place. The pain you went through was a signal that reached higher than you know. Today is the day the answer arrives. You won't have to go looking for it, it will arrive right where you are. This is the moment the chase ends, and the gift finds its home. You've been faithful, even in silence, and now the reward has been ordered with no return policy. You didn't lose your time. You didn't waste your tears. Everything was secretly investing in this very moment. March 25th. Type Amen to get blessing 485. What looks ordinary about today is a disguise. Something extraordinary is hiding in your path, and you're going to step into it without even trying. You will only know it was a miracle when you look back and say, that couldn't have happened without divine help. An unexpected name will show up in your life again. But this time, they're coming with healing, not harm. This time, they're coming because something about you never left their soul. You are the assignment someone has finally realized they can no longer ignore. A text you never thought would arrive is already being typed. A meeting you didn't ask for has already been arranged in the unseen. A door is opening that you didn't even knock on. But it recognizes your energy. And it's swinging wide just for you. Type Amen to get blessing 904. Archangel Michael says there are some blessings that move like lightning. You don't see them coming until they strike, and when they do, they light up everything around them. That's the kind of blessing today holds for you. Today is not a day to beg. Today is a day to receive. Stand still and feel the pulse of the promise rushing into your bones. You are not late. You are not forgotten. You are right on time for your own divine unveiling. You've been kept in the shadows because something royal is being polished behind the scenes. But today, the curtain is about to be pulled back. The crowd is already gathering, they just don't know who they came to see yet. Type Amen to get blessing 262. You may feel a tug in your spirit like something wants to break through you. That's not anxiety, it's an angel brushing up against your destiny. That pressure in your chest is not worry, it's the arrival of something you've secretly prayed for. Do not be surprised when someone reaches out unexpectedly. It is not random. It's the first signal that the gates have opened in your favor. You are not being watched by just people, you are being observed by divine eyes. There is a celebration scheduled in your name. Invitations have already gone out in the spirit realm. Your name has been etched in gold in a place that cannot be erased. Every delay you've endured has been preparation. Every silence you've sat through has been building up a sudden sound of glory. Type Amen to get blessing 1551. There is a scent of something new in your space today. You can't name it, but your soul recognizes it. It smells like freedom, it tastes like joy, it walks like breakthrough. You were never meant to live an average life. That's why you felt different, even when no one understood it. That's why you were misunderstood, because you were being protected. Every no that hurt you before was actually heaven's way of guarding this yes. Every door that didn't open was so this one could. You've arrived at the day that was whispered into your life story long before you were born. Look around you. Look closely. Something small is about to reveal itself as something historic. Type Amen to get blessing 708. This is not just a good day. This is not even a great day. This is the day your spiritual birthright starts to manifest. You have inherited something that can no longer be hidden. Your name is attached to a promise too big to ignore. Your life is about to be lifted, not in stages, but in a single divine sweep. You are about to walk into spaces you only once dreamed of. And you will walk in without begging, apologizing, or shrinking. Today marks the day where who you were meant to be finally catches up with who you've been all along. The chains have broken, even if you haven't heard them snap. The resistance has lifted, even if you haven't seen it move. The favor has landed, even if you haven't touched it yet. Type Amen to get blessing 381. Do not let doubt deceive you today. Do not let fear convince you nothing is happening. Heaven is too loud right now for you to stay in a silent season. The energy of this day is too divine to waste in worry. Every second is dripping with purpose. Every moment is magnetic. You will draw people, opportunities, and favor with no effort. You have become a light even in rooms that once rejected you. Today, even your enemies will have to admit something changed. The ones who walked away will wish they stayed to see this part. The ones who doubted you will eat their silence. The ones who left you behind will now see the trail you left was a path of glory. Type Amen to get blessing 890. Archangel Michael says you were not forgotten in heaven's plans. You were not skipped over when divine assignments were handed out. Yours just took longer because it was greater. Aligning. Everything is coming full circle. You are about to witness the reasons behind every delay, every heartbreak, and every shut door. This is your reward for patience. This is your harvest for faith. This is your moment for redemption. And no one will be able to take credit for what's about to happen to you. No human could have designed this. Only the divine could orchestrate something this precise, this perfect. Type Amen to get blessing 411. You are about to be overwhelmed, but in the most beautiful way. Overwhelmed by kindness. Overwhelmed by love. Overwhelmed by provision. Today is not just another day. Today is the kind of day where heaven interrupts your routine with something radical. The kind of day people remember forever. Expect tears, but not of sorrow. Expect chills, but not of fear. Expect to be called, contacted, or chosen. You don't have to try to be seen anymore. You've already been noticed by the only eyes that matter. Your blessing isn't coming, it's here. Type Amen to get blessing 577. If you've been broken, get ready to be rebuilt. Not as you were, but better than you've ever been. Today is not a recovery, it's a rebirth. Nothing will be the same after today. Your posture will change. Your words will change. Even your walk will carry a new authority. This is the kind of blessing that turns strangers into witnesses. The kind of moment where your whole timeline shifts. The kind of day that gets written in gold inside the pages of your life. So breathe deep. Stay aware. Keep your eyes open, because your miracle doesn't knock, it walks in like it belongs. Type Amen to get blessing 1244. You are standing in the center of a divine intersection. All the pain behind you and all the promises ahead of you are meeting right now. March 25th is the date that will one day be remembered as the turning point your soul cried for. Your life is not just improving, it is transforming. There's a difference between progress and divine shift. What's happening now is not slow, it's sudden. You won't need confirmation from others to feel it. Your body will respond to it first. Your emotions will soften, and your heart will feel like it's finally found peace. Your life is about to unfold in ways no one expected. The quiet battles you fought in secret are producing loud victories in public. You are about to walk into the most refreshing, peaceful, and fulfilling season of your existence. Type Amen to get blessing 623. You are not late to the promise, you are right on time. In fact, things were delayed on purpose so they could happen today. Some things needed to align behind the scenes before you could step forward. The heavens didn't forget about you. They were customizing a path so unique that no one else could claim it. You're not following a trend, you're walking into a tailor-made miracle. You are going to be offered something today that looks small but carries big transformation. Don't underestimate anything today. Every whisper is a clue. Every small encounter is a divine breadcrumb. The doors that used to be locked will now sense your presence and open by themselves. This is not magic, it's favor. The kind of favor that recognizes your soul before your name. Type Amen to get blessing 1988. The pressure you felt was not punishment, it was preparation. What you thought was resistance was actually divine redirection. Today, the fog lifts and the purpose shines through. The weight is lifting from your chest. The doubt is leaving your mind. There's an invisible force making way for you, clearing paths in realms you can't yet see. Today, you'll feel like smiling for no reason. That's not confusion, that's confirmation. You're sensing the truth of what's been activated around you. You are becoming someone no pain can stop. You are stepping into a frequency where your past no longer controls your next step. That's why today is important, because it's the start of the life you were born for. Type Amen to get blessing 733. You don't need to explain your glow today. It's not from sleep or self-care, it's from spiritual alignment. Your spirit is catching fire with hope again, and that light is visible to more people than you know. Those around you will notice a change in your energy. They won't be able to name it, but they'll feel it. Your presence is becoming heavy with divine pull. Every time you felt like giving up, heaven wrote down your name. Today, all those records are turning into rewards. You are not receiving just enough, you are receiving overflow. You are entering a time where people will wonder how you're still standing. But they won't know that heaven has been holding you up for this exact moment. Today proves the strength you've hidden all along. Type Amen to get blessing 444. This isn't just a blessing, it's a reversal. A divine undoing of what once went wrong. A beautiful eruption of everything that was held back. Your tears have watered seeds that are breaking the ground today. You may not recognize what's growing yet, but soon, the garden will bloom all at once. All the fruit you were promised is now maturing. You were quiet when others spoke against you. Now heaven will speak for you, louder than they ever did. The same mouths that doubted you will speak blessings over you, even if unwillingly. The miracle today will come disguised. It won't be loud at first. But it will grow into something undeniable. Type Amen to get blessing 801. Archangel Michael says there are people who tried to bury you with silence, with doubt, and with distance. But today, the very people who dismissed you will have to witness your rise. Not in envy, but in awe. They will not understand how you made it. But it was never about them understanding, it was about you finally receiving what you deserved all along. Today isn't just for you, it's for the whole bloodline that came before you. You've broken something today, whether you know it or not. A generational ceiling. A spiritual limitation. A curse that had been lingering quietly. You've stepped into a dimension where your name is safe, your mind is protected, and your next steps are guided. You'll never walk alone again, not after today. Something sacred has attached itself to you. Type Amen to get blessing 611. You may feel like staying quiet today. That's okay. Silence is power when your soul is at peace. You don't have to announce what's happening. Let the blessing speak for itself. Let the evidence show up before the explanation. This is not a one-time miracle. This is the beginning of an avalanche of blessings. Once this starts, nothing can stop it. So breathe easy. Don't chase. Don't worry. Everything you once begged for is now rushing toward you on its own. Type Amen to get blessing 1003. Even the skies above you are different today. There's a shift in the winds. The air carries promise. You've walked through fire, but today feels like a breeze. Not because life got easier, but because your spirit got stronger. You can carry what's coming now. The old version of you would have doubted this day. But the healed version of you welcomes it. The elevated version of you was made for this moment. From this day forward, your life will feel lighter. Not empty, just full of what really matters. Peace. Power. Presence. Type Amen to get blessing 1722. There is a person whose path is now merging with yours. Someone who was kept away until the time was right. That time is now. They're coming not to distract, but to elevate. Not to confuse, but to clarify. They carry a piece of your puzzle. This day is also unlocking emotional release. You'll cry, but not out of sorrow. You'll cry because something inside of you finally feels seen. You've been waiting to feel like this your whole life. Safe. Loved. Destined. And today, that wait ends. Type Amen to get blessing 555. The place where you were hurt the most is where healing will shine brightest. The part of your story you tried to hide is about to be the most powerful chapter. Today gives purpose to your pain. There's nothing you need to do to earn this. It's already been decided. This isn't about deserving, it's about timing. Everything is starting today, but it won't stop tomorrow. This is a flow, not a flash. A season, not a second. You'll notice your environment shifting. Some people may drift away, and that's part of the blessing too. What stays now is what's meant. Type Amen to get blessing 1349. You are about to be introduced to the life you imagined in your quietest prayers. Not just one blessing, but an atmosphere shift. Not just a gift, but a new identity. Today is the threshold. The place where you cross over into what was meant for you all along. The doors are already unlocked. Walk through. Even your enemies will be confused. They thought it was over for you. But they didn't know God had hidden this day like a secret weapon. So step into it. Own it. It's all yours now. Type Amen to get blessing 2025. This is the end of waiting. The end of wishing. The end of being stuck. Today is the start of winning. The start of being seen. The start of finally being free. You are not who you were yesterday. Something in your spirit has been reborn. A flame has been reignited. March 25th is not just a calendar date, it's a holy marking on your soul. A celebration. A declaration. A divine awakening. Type Amen to get blessing 2000. Your journey has not been easy, but it's been sacred. Every detour had purpose. Every breakdown hid a breakthrough. You are rising now. You are glowing now. You are overflowing now. Let this day be etched in your heart forever. The day you became unstoppable. The day heaven delivered what you dared not even ask out loudly. Type Amen to get blessing 4.